Rising. Good morning. I had to sit down here and get an early lunch. I had to get something to eat because of the information I was getting. It made me feel really, really dizzy, real woozy about these plane crashes that I'm seeing happening right now. I'm seeing a Cessna, a private Cessna jet or Cessna plane crash. For some reason, the spirits are telling me, and I'm seeing another plane crash. And y'all remember, I've been saying this for years. Good morning, y'all. I love y'all. Thank you for the love and the hearts. Thank you for the continued support. Somebody put my cash up in here. God, the number 9, double X. God, the number 9, XX. To continue to support me so I continue to do what I do. And I'm getting your orders ready, y'all. Please give me another week because I got to get somebody to take the packages to the post office for me if I can't directly go up there myself. So you'll have your stuff. I got the blue sages together. Thank you. Somebody ordered some blue sages from me, some Nipsey blue sages. See if you can see that. See, I got them ready. I just have had them for really since last year, so I got a chance to get them good and seasoned and dry. But I added some more pure essential oils to them and love oils to them and peace oils to them. Aren't they pretty? To ship it to you, so they're ready to go. I just got to bag them up. I let them soak last night and marinate. You can see, got a bag full of them if you want some of them. And I got some jumbo sages too, like the one my son had when he did a video a couple of months ago with the say you can get the jumbo sage. Thank you, Lynn. You sent an email to me, baby. You said pin the cash app. I don't know how to do it, baby. I don't know how to type in here, but it's God, the number 9, XX. God, the number 9, XX. They $20 each if you want them. Right now they were $25. They $20 each. And just add $10 for shipping because you know they're gonna charge me by the weight. And you can order them if you want to. I got the red dragon blood one too. If you want those for protection and to run negative energy out of the house. My email, you can tell me what you want for hair and skin because a lady has lost a lot of her hair is shedding, and I make those to stop it because you know that's what I was going through. So I have to get those together. Thank you for ordering those. Let me tell you, I want y'all to look for them and watch them. These private jets, these personal jets are crashing, as well as the commercial ones. I'm seeing a Cessna that crashed just now, and probably this year, maybe a month or so ago. Let me tell y'all what they are saying. Yeah, can somebody put, no, you don't go to my website right now. It's not up. We're working on the website. It's best, like I said, to email me, or you can cash app me and tell me, I want this. I want the blue sage. I want the 24K Nipsey blue sage. And they're $20 each right now because I have to put so much work and oils in them and treat them. It takes about 2 or 3 weeks just to make one of them. Then they have to dry out so they be crisp, give you a nice burn. And I put the special oils that Nipsey told me to make. It's an oil blend in them. The blue sages are sweet. They're sweeter. The dragon's blood, 24K dragon's blood, are more of a bitter, very kind of pungent odor because I dip them and use pure dragon's blood oil on them. I use pure dragon's blood resin, grind it up. I also have the frankincense and myrrh. Add to it. Those are to dispel negative energies and entities in the house. You're going to have to open the windows with those or burn them outside and walk around the 4 corners of the house because they're very strong and pungent. They don't smell that great. The blue sage is a sweeter, loving, more mellowed out, peaceful energy. Yes, today is my daddy's birthday, the legendary GOAT, Jackie Wilson. Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm going to tell y'all, okay, some of y'all, I don't know who's going to listen to this because I see some of y'all are private. Some of y'all are writers and have written for people in the music industry, submitted your music and own the rights to your music. And some of you have not, and given the lyrics to different artists or submitted them to record labels to get them to buy it from you or license it from you. And some of y'all getting ready to get fucked on these deals. Your royalties, your rights to them have been stolen, or you don't own all the rights like you think you do. Y'all need to check y'all paperwork. If y'all are working with artists or directly the record labels and you are submitting your music or selling your music or leasing your music, there you're going to start having issues. So you better check your contracts, your paperwork, talk to your copyright trademark lawyers. If you've registered this, BMI, ASCAP, if you've also registered with the writers union, to make sure that your work is protected, your literary work is protected. They're showing me issues that a lot of y'all, just like me, I feel so dizzy. Now I had to sit here and get me something to eat. I got my food here while I'm talking to y'all. A lot of y'all are ghostwriters, hidden writers, but I can see you. And some of y'all are going to secretly have issues and potential lawsuits, but some of y'all are not going to be able to sue them. Not that you ain't got no case, but it's going to be so expensive because they're going to keep taking you to court, keep appealing, keep ducking and dodging to try to keep you tied up for years in court. And it's going to be so expensive if you don't have nobody to help to finance it. You're going to lose the case. You're going to have to go with whatever the pennies that they give you. I'm hearing Sony. I'm hearing some issues with ASCAP, BMI, Sony Music, something that's a derivative of island. It's got the word island in the name of the music, tied to Clive Davis, tied to, what does it say? ABC Records, Interscope. So it's probably not ABC anymore. It was probably started as that and it was bought or somebody else, but it keeps saying Sony, Sony, Sony. And derivatives are Sony, or people that are connected to or under a pyramid, under a conglomerate. Clive Davis is in this. Okay, a lot of you receiving upgrades like me. Like, I was feeling so dizzy, I thought I was gonna fall, so I had to come get something to eat because of the downloads they were giving me and what I seen about a Cessna plane crash in California. I'm also hearing Washington, Virginia. I'm hearing Atlanta. There have been private plane crashes here. Now, this is separate from the commercial. I just heard Delta, Jumbo, Jet. I don't know. These commercial airlines are going to have these problems, and that's what really scares the shit out of me, because I see that and more difficulties with the issues around the planes and passengers around the plane. Like I told you, that was going to happen over the past few years, them snapping, going crazy on the plane, having mental issues, gases in the planes. I'm telling y'all, sleeper cells in the United States releasing different gases, releasing different biological warfare weapons in the form of powder that are airborne, look like dust, as well as affecting the food and the water supply. I've told y'all this for years. Now we're seeing it happen. They arrested someone, was it a Chinese person? I think it was a Chinese female that had some type of powder that is a form of biological warfare that she was supposed to be putting the food and the water. What I'm trying to tell y'all is they're already here, and I keep seeing bomb threat. Somebody said they got a bomb gonna be detonated, bomb squad, bomb dogs, K9s, computers, bomb computers, robots, so that more rioting. Just like I told y'all about the rioting coming, you see they tearing it up out there in California with this ICE deportation issue, attacking the police attacking back. They don't call the National Guard in. Yes, baby. Thank you, Mimi B. I've been saying this for years. Now we see this here is happening. Thank you, baby. Music, Def Jam Island. Thank you, Bobby, baby. Look and see what other companies they've created or derivatives, or they sold it to or changed the name. Some of y'all are going to be fucked at your music rights, and as artists that we don't see you. I see you secretly behind the scene. Everybody that write music and are producers that make money with artists and record labels, we don't see them. We don't know them. They live in secret. Okay, how does that tie into, it's a Cessna? Another Cessna is going to come up Somebody sent it to me over the weekend. I think it's my god baby Tria High Spiritual Live 777. Over this weekend, was it Sunday, either Saturday night or Sunday morning, a Cessna has crashed and it had 20 people on board, and they saying that none of them died, but maybe 6 of them are injured. But I think either this is the same plane or another one. It crashed in the ocean or over the ocean or near the ocean, says broke up. Right now they got the Coast Guard out there, the National Coast Guard, looking for survivors or some of the people. It might be two, I might get to be mixed up. It's 2 crashes, I think. Y'all correct me if I'm wrong, or what y'all see on the news right now. Put it in the chat and fill us in. Okay, I'm seeing another one. The reason it's tied to me. Oh, first, y'all, a lot of y'all might have headaches, pressure in the head, think you got a head cold, stuffy nose, congestion. You think it's because of the area that you in, like in Georgia. It's raining right now. It's real humid down here. It's thick, humid, uncomfortable summers here. You gotta have air conditioning. If you can't, you better have several fans. But that's why a lot of older people have heat strokes down here, die during the summer, because it's not just the heat, but we have bad humidity, high levels of pollen. A lot of people have breathing problems and skin problems down here in Georgia because of the type of humidity and weather we have in the summers, and the water supply. A lot of people come here and then get unexplained skin problems and rashes. Just like I have this real bad bout of eczema, but mine was triggered by the black mold in the house from the leaky pipes and the fungus and stuff. That is a spiritual upgrade, you all. So I'm not saying don't take your medicine, don't do your saline solutions and your the neti pots and essential oils and sauna, hot bath, steams, body scrubbing, body massages, your high green diet, as well as you can have your meats and seasoned meats. Just make sure it's from a good clean source, your dairy, your milks. I have to drink milk. I just drink the lactose free and the skim milk with no fat in it because I need some protein in my diet. I have the greens, the raw green drink, but in between I also have to have my protein powder. So I'll do a veggie powder. I don't do the what do you call that one that makes you swell up, because I don't want to get bloated and big. The creatine. I don't do the creatine. I do like the protein or the pea protein powder with the BCAs, the branched chain amino acids, or I use a regular protein. I just watch for the fillers like magnesium stearate and all those things. I watch for the fillers and ingredients to avoid anything that has that in it. But and y'all want to exercise and stretch your body, you don't have to do weights. You can just like cardio, yoga, things to strengthen your body. You're being upgraded. If you can't sleep well, you're tossing and turning in your sleep. A lot of y'all are being psychically attacked, but a lot of y'all too are having upgrades. Your spiritual higher vibration beings from other dimensions, other planetaries, galaxy beings are coming in that you didn't know about, that are attached to your bloodline and upgrading you, as well as some of y'all are getting attacked by previous lovers or women associated with lovers, marriages that are divorcing, or people don't want to be with another person no more, or want to be with you, or somebody you don't want to be with is pulling on your energy and trying to do sex magic on you and send you sexual energy. You might be dreaming of them or feeling of them or thinking of them, or you trying to go on to new relationships. You're seeing blocks or issues with it, or fights or conflicts because either somebody on their side that's fighting you, they know you, but you don't know they know you, and trying to stop this person from leaving, or they sharing them. They don't want to share you with them. It could either be a woman attacking you about a man attacking you about a man, or a man attacking you about a woman. And some don't want to let the women go that are no longer with them no more, that dogged them and abused them and did them dirty and want them back, but only gonna do you that way and poison you or kill your ass the next goddamn time, or beat your ass and punish you for leaving their ass, feeling like you their property or you belong to them. Very narcissistic and a sociopath, but also got psychopath tendencies and got heavy psychological problems and very fucking abusive, hate women because of whatever they went through with their mama. Y'all got a lot of this going on. Some of it, you might wake up at night, you tossing and turning, you wake up hot and in a sweat, or you see somebody attacking you. So I just heard wolf. Some of y'all might see animals attacking you. and dreams. Some of them are your spirit guides trying to call to you. Somebody's cloaking themselves, disguising themselves as a spirit guide, but really is an enemy, or this lover, past lover is just disguising themselves, but it's really this person that you know, and you might think it's somebody you don't know, recognize why this is happening to you. You wake up drained and exhausted because they got soul ties to you. They got spirit ties to you. Y'all need to start grounding and pulling out all these spiritual and energetic cords from these previous lovers. Somebody that you dealing with is doing magic on you and sex magic on you, trying to bind you, because some of y'all might be trying to pull away from somebody, or I just want to have sex with you, or I just want to be friends, and they don't like that shit, so they're trying to make you commit. Somebody in a marriage but unsure about marriage, or some of y'all might be getting divorced or trying to get divorced. They fighting y'all on divorce, won't sign the papers, telling lies, creating shit, going back and forth, zigzagging, playing mind game. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Then some came up, or I can't get there today, or making goddamn excuses, frustrating the lawyer, frustrating you. Then want to use the kids against you. You can't see them, you can't talk to them. You know, you can't sit with us no more because you don't want to come here and fuck no more, and you don't want to get sucked off. They can't manipulate and control. Whoo, child, it's a whole bunch of different scenarios here. Yeah, stealing folk mail, redirecting goddamn motherfuckers mail, cause mine be coming up missing and be getting my mail to somebody else. And see, that's a spiritual attack. Y'all need to do return to sender on that. Just like I heard another psychic say, and I thought it was just me. They said last year they started sending out bracelets to people. People were buying the bracelets. They get the bracelets start breaking, or the bracelet get mixed up in the mail. And they read and knew it was a psychic attack. Somebody jealous of their business, jealous of their talent, their gift, their creativity. I said, God damn, I knew it was some shit like that, but I thought it was just me. Then I realized they said no, they had to do return to sender to block that shit. Y'all dealing with jealous co-workers, somebody trying to get y'all fired, somebody trying to set you up, a woman jealous of you, want to be like you, want to talk like you, want to walk like you, want to dress like you, want to get the boss's favor and attention over you, but they can't because the boss is attracted to you, your talent, your independence, your confidence, your skill, your ability to work independently without a lot of supervision, to do what you told, to stand on your own. Some of y'all women better be careful and protect yourself. And some of y'all are smart enough to have multiple streams of income, to work for corporate America, other job, but also have you another job on the side where you are working independently in IT, computer programming, websites, anything dealing with computer science and technology. I'm telling you, you're in the right place. Some of y'all working with Indian people from India, people from Asia, or you Indian or you're Asian yourself, or you're involved with these people doing overseas outsourcing, or you're in education right now. You're training to do this: beauty, health, medicine, insurance, life and death, mortuary, science, alcoholic beverages, foods, and even the sex game. Baby, if you is a mother, somebody's a motherfucker with their tongue and with that pussy and that dick, baby, with that head. And some of y'all is getting paid because people come to y'all because of what that thing. I see your tongue wiggling like a snake, goddammit. Y'all is off the chain. Some of y'all some nasty, freaky motherfuckers over here. And I love every goddamn minute of the motherfucking shit. You know what I'm talking about? Because y'all handling your motherfucking business. Y'all, yes, there's some freaks over here. They're handling your business. Got people that's attracted to you. You're doing your sex magic too. You're doing your love magic too. You have your private clientele. Y'all doing, I see you. I see you, goddammit. You're doing your private massaging at the house. Upper level echelon niggas coming over there. You go to their house and drive. Why the fuck am I seeing it? Drive with your massage table, goddamn it, and open and close. You got one of them flip massage tables and got your oils, but really, them is booty calls. They come and get a massage. You in your little sexy little outfit or your little maid outfit. Your two little panties wearing some panties that for a damn 2-year-old toddler, and you a grown ass woman wedged all. I see you. I see you. But your ass, you got this sexual energy spirit on you. You got this sex goddess spirit on you, this entity on you, this Lilith energy. You calling down the entities in your family that are very sensual, seductive. Some of y'all are aggressive women. Oh, I just seen one of y'all punch a nigga and beat a nigga ass, god damn it. Y'all up there doing these private sex sessions, dominating motherfuckers, tying them up. Somebody just put some ice on a nigga nut sack and put some heat on him and kick the nigga in his nut, punching this white man in his goddamn it nuts. Lord have mercy. Now, see, I didn't know that this was going to go here, and then being nice to him 1 minute, rubbing them, cooling them down. I'm sorry. Did that hurt you? Then put their kneecap in this man nut, put some high heel shoes on, just kicking this man up in his goddamn it nuts, handcuffing this white man, blindfolding this white man. Oh, Lord, wrapping a chain around your goddamn it hand and punching them. Digging all in they motherfucking behind with a dildo and dominating them. Yeah, Bobby, it took a real Bobby said this took a real quick turn. I see you, but what I'm saying to you is it's nothing wrong with what you're doing because you are doing this with a consenting adult, and that's a part of some of y'all got a lot of Scorpio energy. Ooh, death and life and regeneration energy. I'm seeing very soft and hard, light and heavy, light and dark. And just some of y'all getting ready. Some of y'all got your past loved ones on you, either your father on you, your mother, your grandfather got black arts that run through the family, occult science knowledge, Eastern Star and Masonic energy to running through the family. Some of y'all better be prepared because you're getting ready to lose your mother or your father or someone close to you. Protect your children, protect yourself, because I'm seeing somebody trying to make somebody have bad car accident and get fucked up, disfigured. Y'all better watch riding these motorcycles. And a lot of y'all are truckers, like to ride motorcycles on the expressway and cars and speeding. Watch yourself, but watch other people, because somebody's trying to do magic out of jealousy and out of spite, and something about a husband divorcing a wife, leaving a wife, or a woman messing around with another nigga. Some of y'all women are involved with younger men, and do you think the man that you with or the husband you leaving can accept this? This might be your second or third marriage. They following you around and trying to set you up. And a lot of these men are going to get readings, going to these psychics, paying for root works on y'all. Y'all think a lot of men ain't into this shit, and a lot of men secretly are trying to set this woman up to be disfigured and fuck up her first and second chakra, fuck up her sex organ where she can't get pregnant by another man, where she has sexual dysfunction with another man. Oh boy, this is, you right, Bobby. Look, this is went somewhere else, but I'm coming back to where I started, Bobby. Don't worry about it. It's this, all this, y'all better watch your money. Something about taxes, something about IRS, talking about refund checks, children, legal dispute, lawyers, divorces, separations, alimony, palimony, goddamn, because I'm seeing some same sex relationships here, tied to jobs and benefits based on same sex relationship, where a woman's fighting another woman about benefits on their job because the woman don't want to be married to this other woman anymore, and she either had children of her own or adopted the other woman's children, the dominant female that make them more money. They finna fight because the one that's not dominant, that got children, want to fight the dominant one that got a lot of power and benefits on their job and recognition and political power and tied to a union. Got to now go through a legal dispute with the lesbian they married to, who was taking care of them and the household, and now want to sue them for child support, any type of money they can get to punish the dominant female, because the female tired of their abuse and them being lazy and negligent and spying on them and obsessive to them and insecure and abusive. They don't want to deal with this no more. Some of these gay men better watch, because they're in love with a dominant man who want to beat their ass and control them. And one of them is sick. One of them has a disease, a sexually transmitted disease, and on their meds, but they want to infect the other one or hold the other one down and abuse them and keep them trapped in this relationship. And I don't know if this is they got a sister or mother or best friend or female involved that's trying to help them pull away or teach them to have self-respect. This other dominant male that's abusing them don't like this female involved, a family member involved that's trying to teach the person to pull away and demand self-respect. They feel broken. They feel wounded. Somebody's also an athlete that's tied into this. This is either a football. I keep saying a football player. They could be in basketball and baseball, but I'm seeing real strong. Some of these are celebrities, and this might come out where some of them are in a gay relationship, a male football player, basketball player. Lord have mercy. They just showed me race car drivers, country singers, other entertainers, black and white, different races. There's something that come up here with these celebrities and these in a gay relationship. And somebody gonna try to sue them or get some money out of them and want to try to hurt them and humiliate it and make it a legal thing, which would also bring it into the public arena if it's not sealed, to try to humiliate and degrade the person. Let everybody know y'all women love him and going to these music. He sucked dicks, so like to get sucked by men and transsexual. I mean, this is a goddamn message just to get their money and to punish them because the person don't want to fuck with them no more. Some entertainers have been being blackmail right now for sexual things and to get money out of them and for disease. I'm going to tell your business. I'm going to tell you on this medication for HIV or for herpes. I'm hearing something about cyclovir or something like it's a drug that's got cyclovir in it. That might not be the full name. That might be a piece of the name. Cyclovir, testosterone. They taking hormone pill. They having erectile dysfunction as well as that kind of remind me of an antibiotic that they taking, but also this is some type of med associated with herpes and HIV that they taken. This person one time was full-blown AIDS because their T-cell level were real low and the viral load were real high, but they had to test their DNA, Lord, and put it on. They got a wife insurance too, but they not fucking with the wife no more. They were secretly messing with men. This is an athlete. This is some athletes. There's a circle of athletes, like Nipsey had told me a long time ago, that secretly got women's to cover them and get the women whatever they want, and they want kids, but undercover they have male lovers, and some of these lovers are tied because they want them to marry them, get rid of the men. And I hear this man say, I done got a sex change. I look just like a woman. I look just like your wife. And the man saying, yeah, but you not my wife and you not a biological woman, and I don't want to do that. I like you. I like being with you, but can't we just keep this on the low? This man that have made himself look like a woman, live as a woman, is furious, trying to go to People magazine and these tabloids. Lord have mercy. Why is this going here? And then if some of them are secretly taking this and keeping secrets, they being extorted. They being blackmailed. They got pictures of them and all types of compromising sexual act. I just heard Ving Rhames. Can y'all tell me what's going on with Ving Rhames? And I'm hearing Michael Jackson and Diddy and Clive and Lucian Grange. Is that what the name? Lucian Grange. That's the baby daddy, and that the sugar daddy for Drake and Diddy and some of these other ones. Somebody's just coming up here now dead in the music industry. Want to tell me about this light-skinned nigga. Lord have mercy. Why is Milli Vanilli coming up here? One of them, they killed himself, just coming up telling me they made him kill himself and compromised him and had him doing things because he's a real pretty nigga that he couldn't live with and couldn't digest and come out and deal with his sexuality. Can somebody tell me where Milli Vanilli, because it was one of the dark skin, was still alive and try to resuscitate his career, but they wouldn't let him go nowhere? Why do I feel good? Okay, James Brown just came up. Goddamn it, Ashford and Simpson. Nick Ashford done come up in here talking about the sex parties. Michael Jackson, the monkey bubbles. Look, man, I did not know you right, Bobby. This done took a turn and went somewhere goddamn it else. I want to go here. Shit. This goes back to what I tried to tell y'all about this Cessna. Now I'm gonna tie it together. I'm gonna piece it together for you. The Cessna jet and the other private jet is tying to Atlanta, New York, California, South America. The CDC and the monkeys is tied to this here, along with the Asian nationals and some of the other sleeper cells here that are involved in spreading disease on the airplane, airborne, and in the water supply, the food supply, and putting into the capital, Washington, D.C., tying to Congress. There's bribery and blackmail going on. Nancy Pelosi and her husband just came up, tied to other powerful political leaders, and it ties back to music, acting, entertainment, Wall Street investments, and the Cessna airplane crash, and the other private airplane we finna see go down. God damn it. I mean, this is second from a commercial. I done told you, with people in the FAA and people, air traffic controllers, and dealing with feds and some of these pilots. How does it tie in? Because some of these people that are tied to Diddy, that's what they telling me, music writers, directors, producers, people that are inside the industry as artists and athletes, and people that are selling their music to them, are licensing it out, getting fucked over, and then they dealing with secret trafficking, sex trafficking, being blackmailed, extorted, bullying other people, finna come up dead, and these goddamn it shit. And these plane crashes, baby. And these plane crashes, baby. It's tied into them. It's Clive and all them is cleaning house right now. It's tied to England, the Queen of England, and the Pope, and these secret edicts, or these, I don't know if I might be using the word edict wrong. I don't know what edict means. E-D, is it E-D? D-I-C-T or E-D-I-C-T? Bobby, help me out, baby, because edict. Please tell me what an edict is. I don't know if that's some kind of law or private agreement or something. What you said, baby? Blue, you said Queen, you heard about the protest gang. Yeah, I told y'all this was finna happen. It's finna be protests in the street, people attacking the police attacking them, people shooting police down, busting in stores, stealing food, tearing up stores, robbing them out of their mind on these different drugs. They finna release another higher form of synthetic drug in here. In the U.S., a cartel drug, fucking with people's smell, they taste, their vision, their emotions, where they are out of reality. They don't have a real sense of reality or time. Gonna be attacking people walking in the street, in front of cars, in front of buses. Attacking people real strong. Ain't gonna be able to power over. They're not gonna be able to control them. They're gonna overpower them, be able to split personality, tell you they somebody else, or they goddamn it JFK. Will somebody check on Jesse Jackson, goddamn it, and bring rain? Cause they keep coming, and Michael Jackson keep coming up in here. Prince is coming up in here. Phyllis Hyman is coming up in here. Stephanie Mills is coming up in here. Gladys Knight and her brother, the Pips. Can y'all tell me, is Gladys Knight brother still alive? He was, I think, one of the Pips. Jane Brown is coming back up in here. His dead wife, I think Adrian, he used to beat her up. The other white woman he got with the little boy, got a little boy by the white lady, she coming up. Last time I checked, when he died, I don't know how many years ago it was, but his wife, the white one, they had kind of pushed her out, and she was trying to get money from his estate and sue him for the little boy, and they wouldn't accept her and let her in. So she was an outsider, still fighting, looking in. I wonder where she at. I'm hearing somebody got a real bad drug problem in the entertainment industry, and might be associated with this wife here, Jane Brown wife, as well as other people dealing with coke, dealing with heroin, dealing with pills, dealing with this pink cocaine. And it's a liquid kind of cocaine. It's liquid, and they vape this thing. They smoke, they snort it. They like this vapor thing or steam come out. The spirit, like a genie in a bottle, come out. It's spirits, demonic spirits in this, and it's toxic as hell. It will petrify the lungs and destroy the lung tissue where they don't move. They kill the lobes and the cells in the lung where it is petrified, dead. It don't move. They end up having breathing problems or die if it's in both lungs, or they don't get a lung transplant. You're going to hear this coming up in some type of infectious bacteria or virus. Y'all need to watch this vaping with this liquid stuff. I don't know what this is. It's coming in. The cartel is introducing a new liquid drug that's real strong. They're dealing with these horse tranquilizer, this pig tranquilize. What, you know what, Bobby? You goddamn right. How the fuck did I turn down this street right now? This took a whole goddamn new turn, and I'm telling you, it's tied to Clive and it's Diddy case. Certain producers finna come up dead or say they killed themselves, and it's tied to these private goddamn planes, these private jets, as well as people on these commercial planes. Some judge, if it ain't happened already, a judge is going to be on these planes, or somebody connected in the music industry that's a music agent, a music talent scout, producer, director, manager, or actual stars themselves are going to be tied to these plane crashes, and you will find that they are tied to legal cases that we don't know about, lawsuits tied to Diddy, and these are white men and white artists and white female artists that Diddy had tied up, dealing with Epstein, dealing with what that man named, that producer, end up locking him up, that was tied to Oprah, tied to presidents, tied to the producers, Jay, Bay, Diddy, T.I., all them. They got shit on them, and these politicians and producers and presidents got shit on these people that under MK Ultra, and they CIA operative. Puffy is an informer and under the CIA like his daddy, goddamn it. I mean, and the real mama, these people are cloaked upon layers upon layers upon layers. You don't know who they are. You don't know who their real identity is. It's a judge here. I'm here. It's a judicial panel, and it's a judicial hearings and lawsuits going on right now inside the industry, dealing with children that have been sex trafficked and exploited. They parents are over these lawsuits, or the actual children. They got them hid in these psych wards, got them on psych meds to discredit them. They come forward to go to court. Some of them are dead already, or they've been lobotomized. They brain dead on the shock therapy, or the drugs done destroyed them so that they can't be credible. There's a class action lawsuit coming up about this. There's a judicial committee. I see a main judge over it, but there's also a committee, like 10 people, for instance. So 5 for, 5 against. But instead of that, it was 6 for filing charges and 4 against. So some of these people have to get on airplanes or private jets. They're going to make sure the motherfucker stop breathing. Huh? Some of these private jets, if we look at the people who were killed or injured or missing on the jet, look at their goddamn background. See if they are judges, they are lawyers, or they are artists, or they are music managers, they are agents, they talent scouts. They over music, they over publishing, they work for ASCAP, BMI, or they are producers, directors, you see what I'm saying? Some kind of way. They tied to entertainment, acting, dancing, even dancers, ballet, Broadway, banking and finance and stock markets, tied to celebrities and agents and people inside this industry. I'm hearing Swiss Bank, Deutsche Bank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo. Some of y'all better watch your food stamp card and your food stamp money, your EBT money, and your housing, your Section 8 housing. Lord, I don't, Bobby, please tell me, baby, why did this go this way? I don't know. We got to watch these because if the judge don't want to comply or if they think the judge is a threat or somebody, either in the jury, they doing jury tampering up there with Diddy, they paying folks off over there. They might have alternate jurors that we don't know about. They own the take. Some of the goddamn it police is on the take. Goddamn it. I mean, you might need to look at the bailiff in now and the look at what the court reporter is saying and look at the police and the officers in there because Diddy got people on the payroll on the police and then giving his lawyer and him information. They double agents. They working for Homeland Security. They working for the police. They working for the FBI. And secretly underneath there's a CIA program tied to child trafficking. Bobby, why did this do this here? Why did they take this turn, Lord? I'm here in the organization called the Finders and the Watchers. Where they have the children, like they looking for the children that's missing, and they had the children on the milk carton. God damn it. I mean, this go back to John Wayne Gacy. This go back to the Zodiac Killer. They go back to Sirhan. I think, what the fuck is Sirhan? I don't know. Go back to Sam, son of Sam. Go back to JFK. This even ties to Trump and people around Trump. What the name they finna tell me? Lord God, y'all know I don't like being up here telling y'all this kind of shit, and some of y'all don't know. You either tied to the music industry that listening to me, and we don't publicly know who you are. And they told me to warn you, tell you, if you ain't in a legal battle, you finna get ready to be in one, cause finna steal your shit. T.I. Some spirit just told me it's people that T.I. and I just heard Usher, excuse me, not Usher, I'm country, Ursha. God damn it, Ursha. They done stole people music, god damn it, and got people T.I. and had people in there. This go way back. They sharing their music with T.I. and trying to come up and be around T.I. and Ursha. They tap dancing for Ursha, trying to goddamn it lick they balls. These is niggas, goddamn it. Showing them music, and I wrote this rap. I want this song. I would love for you to play it. I got this beat. T.I. done stole the goddamn beat. And done got away with this shit because these people so starstruck and think this man is so upright and righteous because he got money and didn't have a contract, didn't have an agreement where you can license the right or you can have it because I'm going to sell it to you, and then fucked them over and blackballed them and got on their phone and told people don't help them, don't fuck with them, don't believe nothing that they say because they was stealing from them. Ursha have done this too, and a liar, just like Diddy is people. Bobby, please tell me why this gone. The people come up on dope or they keep promising lying. I'm going to do this for you, that for you. Some of these stupid motherfuckers been hanging around Ursha and T.I. for years, and maybe 10 years he keep promising them. God damn it, if he was going to make you a star, you would have been a goddamn star. If you going to let everybody know you right and turn you on to other producers to get your money, especially Diddy, but we know what Diddy going to do for that ass. Tell you going to make you a star. Tell you he going to go get you a music audition or get you on one of these TV shows, goddamn it, and put a star up in your ass. That's what the fuck, I mean, that's what gonna happen to your motherfucking ass, goddamn it. I mean, and then you come up missing and murdered out there on the stroll, drunk or high out your goddamn mind, and don't know who you is, what your name is, when your goddamn shouted what your name is. Not what is your name, shouted what your name is. Don't know your birthday, don't know what your mama name, don't even know your name too, goddamn it good. 1 minute is Earl, and then next minute you James Earl Jones, you the actor, you were on a movie. I mean, all kinds of, you know what? I think I need to get myself together, goddamn it.
I think I need to get myself together because I don't know where the fuck this shit is coming from. That I'm goddamn saying we finna have another runway issue. When you look at these planes, because on one of these planes that have already crashed, there was a white man on there that was in the industry, either as an agent or manager or something. This fucker came up dead. He was tied to secret sex trafficking, extorting, and blackmail. What this man name? I'm trying to remember because I looked up flights. I look them up every day to see when I said something. They said he was on a Cessna. He told me he was on a Cessna. And he was tied into the music industry with sexual exploitation of children and jamming actors up to make them do what they want them to do. And if they acted and do what they want to do, they blackball them, sexually harass them, and extort them to the public. And if they do it and don't want to do it no motherfucking mold, then hold a tape on them, hold their money up, hold a job up. This fucker was killed, man, on this Cessna in May. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Right now, I think, is it in California or San Francisco? I think it was two crashes that done happened over the weekend. They looking for people. One of them, I think, it said they had 20 people on board, but they didn't die. Or maybe four of them was injured. They being treated. But it's another one. I don't know if it's the same one. The plane broke up. They looking for them out there in California in the ocean. Can somebody please tell me if I'm wrong? You said Usher, another one down low. Yeah. Said there was a ride. You said I don't even know. They got to sell their soul to get on American Idol and go to a certain level too. As y'all tell me, is it two planes out there right now, or is it one? On because I know they kept saying one is a Cessna. Well, somebody very important in law and in music. To thank you, baby Weinstein. The one that's still living, plus the one that's physically dead. If they ain't, okay, wait a minute, Blue. You said one of Gladys' brothers. So is one of them dead? Is one of them physically dead? Because if it's one is dead, that's why I think that's one I'm talking to. Gladys' brother still alive. His nickname is Bubba. Okay, that one's still alive. Do he have any brother that's dead? She got more than one brother? That's what I'm trying to find out. Lord have mercy. I don't. I'm just having to sit because I started feeling so lightheaded and dizzy. I had to make me something to eat, so my food done got cold. Yeah. But some of y'all need to watch these stop signs. Some of y'all are speed demons, trying to hurry and get somewhere instead of leaving out early. Don't think about it or think anything's gonna happen to you. Kind of in a charger like car, sports car, or something. You're gonna end up having a wreck or being set up. Hey. Nip in chat room. That's right. Nip in chat room. Is one of Gladys Knight her brothers dead? Or is both of them alive? I don't know why I seen one, like maybe the bubble one. I don't know. Well, I got one dead or dying or simple. It's so simple. I love that King Adonis. What a beautiful name, Adonis. I love that name. I don't know why I got that about one of her brothers, Gladys Knight. And I'm seeing cancer in Gladys Knight. But they said she fine. She don't have cancer no more. Thank you, Blue. Do you know the name of the brother that Gladys Knight lost? I don't know why I see cancer in her body. But they said she had cancer before, but it gone. I don't know. You said, I'm not sure. Just checking in with my friend. Her children are Gladys' grandchildren. Okay. Well, do you know if Gladys is healthy as she said, or
Or if something wrong, 'cause I'm seeing something wrong. I know Les Brown was her husband. He was crazy about her, obsessed with her. Something wrong with his ass too, goddammit. I mean, something wrong with his health. I look like he talks slower than he used to, goddammit, talk. Now, I ain't seen him get up and move like he used to. But he used to be well put together and handsome. And now it's like he talk kind of slow. You said she didn't look healthy to me. Yeah, something going on with her, baby. That's right. Happy birthday to my dear Jackie Wilson, the GOAT. Can y'all tell me? Somebody put in the chat for me, please. You know y'all my eyes and ears, babies. The Messy Crew, the Drip Squad, goddammit. Let's K Tyler Vagina Power Squad. And we bullying bitches in this motherfucker. I like the comments y'all put. Y'all saying now Psychic's trying to say and Rita's trying to say. I've been saying it about Lauren London since 2019. I like a lady said. She said, really, well, where's your receipts at, bitch? Where your videos from 2019? Because we know Drip got her video. We know Alexis K. Tyler's the only motherfucking bully bitch that's standing on all 10 for King Milk and been riding and saying the shit. We see her videos. We see her receipts from 2019. Where your receipts at? Where your videos? Ain't none of y'all motherfucking got them. Ain't nobody had the balls, the guts, and the nuts and stand on all 10 to say this shit. But Alexis K. motherfucking Tyler Vagina Power Queen dripping this motherfucker. Since 2019, we see her video. We see her receipts. Goddamn it, where's yours? Because y'all some lying ass motherfucking bitches. Y'all up there bullying motherfuckers. Making them show and prove. Or shut the fuck up. And from what y'all telling me, they haven't been able to produce their receipts like y'all see that I have my receipts on celluloid, on film. Huh? Yes, baby, I know it's my daddy's birthday. Can y'all verify what I'm saying about this plane crash over the weekend? Is it one plane crash or two plane crash? Were they looking for some people on one of them? Then another one said it was 20 people on that private jet. So it must be a bigger plane. That crash, so they were skydiving or getting ready to skydive. And I think it's another one might have had a small amount of people they looking for them. Thank you, Bobby. I thought I was right. Can you tell me what the make and model of that plane was? Which one is the Cessna? One of them is the Cessna. Every spirit told me. Somebody on that Cessna got something to do with this industry. Cessna 414. Y'all need to pay that number, 414. Thank you, baby. We got to find out who's on that Cessna. Is it on tied to a family member tied to the music industry? Writers Guild, Actors Guild, producer, and law, management, in any law cases we don't know about, lawsuit. She could have been accused of fucking over children or fucking over somebody, or extortion, private lawsuit going on that we don't know about. I'm telling you, some of these planes, they cleaning house, baby. Some of these planes got peoples on them tied to the industry, and you better not fuck up and be on one of these planes that got somebody on there like Flavor Flav and their time is up. They finna clean their motherfucking clock. Now, I know you can't know who on every plane that you finna get on. And they're going to target and isolate them anyway. Or have them on a private plane. You know that movie coming to me that's based on a true story, The Good Shepherd, like that right there. And we know that music labels and movies are under feds. And we know. You pursuing y'all, but I gotta eat something to keep me from being dizzy on the head for this stuff hitting me so hard. A lot of them are secret fed programs to create propaganda to put in movies to get your mind turned a certain direction. Ooh, I'm feeling this tear gas. Police finna be hurt or shot. Either here nationally and internationally overseas.
Some of these protesters ain't scared. They finna kill these police or jump. You gonna see them brawling with the police, goddamn. So there you're fighting toe to toe, hand to hand, putting feet and leg on police, attacking, assaulting, even shooting police. How many police finna get shot? Finna be more standoff. You know what? Y'all better start stocking up as much you can on organic food and water supplies and stuff, because it's finna be an economic collapse, a drought of certain things with Trump and these tariffs. Everybody's not going to experience it, but a lot of people are. People are going to start snapping because he is putting America in a drought. And especially if these people start having problems with their benefits, can't take care of themselves, they subsidize housing, they subsidize food programs, they Medicaid, they Medicare, they prescriptions, these stores closing down, these pharmacies problem with drugs. And this is going to open up people to go to a black market to get their drugs. And some of these drugs are going to start killing these people, because they're not real drugs. They're just going to do this and make it look like an incentivize to take people money that are desperate to get their meds, because they're not going to be able to get them through the pharmacy. And then China, I think India is one of the main sources of drugs too. Trump is cock blocking, and going to cause inflation even to go worse, and with these tariffs on everything, and he's deliberately doing it. That spirit just say art of war, and going to the book of Revelation and the belly of the beast and the seals being released on these different horses. Horse of pestilence, death, disease, destruction. Why do I see a sheep? A real sheep, an animal. Some coming up, some they showing me tied to the monkey, showing me. It's going to be some more scandals come out in rap, baby. Why do I see Malamar face and these animals and tied to Big U and other ones? Big U is in there possibly snitching, trying to make a deal. It's some dead bodies, Nipsey told me, need to come up. Just like he showed me a list of dead body murder. Puff ordered the murder, the execution, have people in a basement underground, goddammit, in some of these houses he was in, renting the house, said he owned it, really didn't. He's in a program where they allowed him to torture people and even, Lord have mercy, waterboarding motherfuckers. Why that lady coming up, Allie, the one that said she was sex trafficked by all these Diddy and Jay and these other producers and shit, where she at? They said the girl ain't said nothing about a month or so. No, see, this is the thing, Lynn Harris. You don't really, you think them getting rid of Diddy means something? A lot of them rappers are just as sick and destructive and don't care nothing about human life than him. How do you think he stayed hidden and got away with it so long? He's not the worst in there. And he's not the only one. Remember, all them celebrities are at the party and allowed this and participated in messing with them children. See? And them animals. Why do I see goldfish? Somebody has goldfish, or there's a goldfish pond or a koi fish. Them big old pretty Chinese goldfish. It might not be Chinese, but it's an Asian fish, the koi pond, with them huge goldfish in the pond or in the water and in the aquarium. Somebody at these houses have a koi pond, and then I see a black and white goldfish that's big like that, and they run a animal store, a pet store. You know, Nipsey told me about that in LA when I first started dealing with them, that tied to the marathon or close by there, a salon and an animal store, a pet store, that underneath behind the walls had sex traffickers that do the Chinese nails and toenails in the black area and have sex trafficking. They hid behind the wall and got a place underground with the tunnels connected to it, as well as drug trafficking. You said Alice Sheedy hiding now because they don't want King World on their ass. I was saying, yes, Trump. I'm sharing that girl. What her name? Allie, the black girl that had the white godmama, adopted mama. Wait a minute. So Shaq got a fish pond like that? I think Shaq is in it. Lord have mercy. Why they just show me Jordan, Michael Jordan? I think that's his name, Jordan. And what the other one, the basketball player they seen, I'm not sure if it's real, but he had a maid outfit on, a basketball player at one of the Diddy parties. LeBron. That what Nip show him. He said he been telling about that secret sex ring. Allie just posted an affidavit. Okay. We're going to watch these planes because there are things we don't know. And there are underground life and death agreements. And some of these people, they got to take them down, even though they doing what they told them to do, and they let them mess with children and adults and extort them. Some of them are a high risk because they feel that if the people get on a government investigation or they bring them in to question, the people are going to get scared and fold. And this is tied to major banks and European banks and gold at Fort Knox and gold in these accounts, would it be Swiss banks or other German accounts tied to Hitler. You know, the United States government, I just saw Einstein and Nikola Tesla. You know, the United States government let in some of the Nazi doctors that tortured Jews as well as black people that they don't want to talk about, murdered them in the Holocaust, and they let them come over here and work and be very successful, hid them in the United States population, and let them create drugs to torture and kill black people and minorities. And Fauci is one of the ones that's involved in that program. Y'all need to look him up. Y'all will see what I'm talking about. I'm going to go. I had to tell y'all this here. I mean, because they want to trash him. I don't see Nipsey was gay. I don't see it. You said I saw that in the spirit, Bob. Yes, Operation Paperclip. Yes. And the, what do they call that? With the leopard print and the MK Ultra and Blue Beam. Dealing with the holograms, and then they're going to come with these saviors, and they seen the Virgin Mary and the hologram. They saw Jesus come down on a hologram, and all that is a secret program to make it produce a hologram to make it look like it's real, and it's really not. Why am I seeing that and tied to Mexico and these aberrations, these so-called goddesses and gods and the Virgin Mary? Lord have mercy. I'm going to get back to work and get myself together. I want y'all, whatever y'all see on the news, because a lady sent it to me last night. And then I got a article from AP News today talking about one of the planes crashed over the weekend, private plane, small jet, and they are looking for some of the people. Remember, I've been telling y'all this here for years, but I've really been telling y'all too the past week. But the Boeings are still an issue, and the whistleblowers and the secrets that they're keeping, and it scares me because of what's going to happen along with the economy. Yes, that's right, beta sex slave, baby. Thank you. Y'all are very intelligent. And I like y'all because y'all go find things for me and let me know if I'm on the right track, if I'm listening to God, I'm listening to the spirits, my ancestors, if I'm getting the right information. I want y'all to be careful on these planes, okay? Which one y'all catch? All of them are not going to crash. I want y'all, I just heard American Airlines. I heard Spirit Airlines. I don't know if Spirit Airlines still exists or it's being changed. I'm seeing mechanics on there. Some of the airlines, if it ain't happened already, if it happened, y'all let me know. Has there been a strike at some of the airline, a mechanical strike or some other employees that are striking, but I'm seeing some with mechanics on these planes and problems with the planes. And even these airlines have told these mechanics to piecemeal it or patch it up or don't tell nobody. And some of them talking underneath there. Some pilots are talking about striking. Some flight attendants, I'm hearing Canadian airline as well. I'm hearing Asian airline come from Africa. But they come into the United States as commercial flights as well. I have to look at the pictures of all the airlines, y'all, to tell me, but I'm asking you to tell me, why am I saying American airline, Spirit airline? Does AirTran still exist? I think it's AirTran airline, or have they been absorbed by somebody? I'm seeing a black airline. I'm wondering, did that take off with a black airline, or did they stop them? I'm hearing some airlines when it says something about they bankrupt or come up in a bankruptcy and get absorbed. Big bank take little bank. Shit. I don't know what I'm saying, y'all. Y'all know when I be saying, I don't know what I'm talking about. What you said, Keita? What? No, it doesn't. You said, please help me. I don't want to fuck up your name. Is it Angel Jackson? American Airline been cutting up real bad. What going on? I used to fly on AirTran from. Do they still have airline? So it don't, Keita. Do you know, has AirTran been bought by someone else? Watch New Jersey airline, baby. Watch that New Jersey airport. Excuse me, not airport. Airport. Something going on with them air traffic controllers and them planes. I don't know what different airlines come out of there, but I'm telling y'all right now, till they get straightened out, y'all watch Newark. So is Bobby, you said American Airlines have been having the most. What kind of problem, Bobby? American, can you tell me what kind of planes they have? Said been having a lot of emergency land. Can you tell me, y'all, what plane is used by American? Is it Boeing or is it another company? Do they have any Boeing jets at American Airline? And can you tell me what series of if American Airline, uses Boeing? Can anybody tell me, please? Before we get off of here, I want to know what kind of planes they got, because I'm seeing some old regular ass planes, goddammit, that have mechanical issues and issues with some of the parts that have not been updated or maybe taken out of circulation and replaced with a newer plane. And some of them American Airlines, they be shaking real bad. I'm seeing this shake. Oh, shit, Jazz. Can you tell me, Jazzy 33, what series of Boeing do American Airlines have? Because some of them old. I could be wrong, so I want y'all to look it up for me. If y'all can see how old the planes of American Airlines have, all the older planes being replaced, or updated, or repaired. Because I'm telling y'all, I'm seeing a mechanical issue. I'm seeing in the engine, there's a computer chip. They highlight, they have different colors. I'm seeing the color green on one of the chip. One of the chip got blue, one got yellow, one got red, and a wiring problem. It's not just with American Airlines. I see this problem with other Boeing and other airlines, the series of them. Lord God. Alicia, K, these are some I'm missing. I mentioned 777, 737, 787, 757, 737, and 737 MAX. These are what I'm trying to tell y'all. You said, and yes, the Airbus for shorter flights, but they said the Airbus has been repaired. There might be newer, but you said American Airlines 737 engine caught fire due to maintenance error. Was that anytime this year, Bobby? That 737, I told y'all, and that 737 MAX. That 737 MAX, goddammit, is the one that crashed in Ethiopia. And they had a lawsuit and had to pay out billions of dollars. I think it was some white folks on there too, but it was some Ethiopians on there
that lost their life. And that's the first one Nipsey brought to me in 2019. And I think this happened either a week or so, or maybe a couple weeks after he was physically assassinated. And he knew about it and told me. And that's when I first started hearing the messages of the Ethiopians, the Eritreans said, what he got to say about us. I said, he was very upset about, I know some of y'all don't get along. People that I got to learn more about history, people that I already know. Y'all explained to me with Haile Selassie and the Ethiopians, and then the Eritreans, a lot of them said they've been persecuted and mistreated by Ethiopians or by Haile Selassie. So I think I heard Nipsey speak and said, no, we're Eritrean, we don't deal with them. And some of them have an attitude because they said they've been mistreated. The Eritreans have, but Nipsey did not feel that way. And he was speaking on behalf of Ethiopians and Eritreans. He embraced both, and he might have been taught not to in the physical body, but he didn't have those restrictions and issues. And like I told y'all, Haile Selassie came and he kept trying to apologize to Nipsey and talk to him. Nipsey wouldn't speak. I had to be the mediator. I had to find out the history and what was going on, things I did not know. But he's the one that spoke out and said, yeah, even in Ethiopia, that upset him. I didn't know about it. He said, I Googled, I said, wow, this just happened. And it was all over the place in 2019, and they had to settle it. And you said, yes, Mimi, gotta be stay ready to keep from getting ready. You said, Jazz, they be using old parts. I'm telling you, they're using it deliberately because they have a certain amount of sacrifices. This is all a part of a secret society. Oh, wow, Bobby, for real? Thank you for confirming. He said this was March 2025. That's going to happen again. Because they have a certain quota that they have to get rid of for a sacrifice for the flesh and the blood of certain entities that rule this dimension and give them power in this dimension. That's the sacrifice they want, human flesh. And some of them will have babies on board too, that they want to have sacrificed. Certain ones they don't want to develop the light children to bring into this plane to elevate and shift the vibration and get rid of the evil, mutated, negative vibration from the reptilian beings. Thank you, Mimi. I don't know how to type in here. My Cash App is God, God, the number 9XX. God, the number 9XX. Somebody put in here, please, for me. God, the number 9XX is my Cash App. And some of y'all need to watch it because you're light beings. You may not know. You have heavy ancestors and extraterrestrial beings that are now on the earth realm, coming to you at night, waking you up, shifting your energy, where you can't sleep throughout the night and you think it's something negative or somebody doing something to you. Some of you, it is somebody doing something to you. Some of it is you're getting upgrades, and some of it is a little bit. Thank you, baby. Thank you, Alicia. Some of them is a little bit of both. People trying to attack you because they jealous of your gift, trying to destiny swap, trying to soul swap, trying to take your soul out your body to take on your identity and your gifts and your skin suit to walk around like they you, but they can't take you because you too busy being you. And your spirits won't let them take it out of you. So you wake up tired and exhausted and you think it's a complete attack, but it's not. It's upgrades. It's shifting out the old stuff in you that keep you bound or a victim, or people having soul ties to you, sexual ties to you, fake friends that laugh in your face but really want to be you and take your gifts and set you up for failure and financial collapse and sabotage. Okay. You need to get readings by somebody you trust. You need to get spiritual cleansings right now. You need to get rid of entity attachments and sex ties and soul ties you got with people that you no longer want to be with. Okay. So, yes, baby, it's Mimi B. I love that name, Mimi. Yes, my Zelle is my name, Alexis Tyler. And the PayPal and the Zelle is my same email, alexiskttylervp@gmail.com. What's I just heard about a gas station? Some of y'all got to watch the gas station that you go to because you stop putting your goddamn credit card information out there at that pump because you're in a hurry and you don't want to go in and deal with the store. They take in your information. They got this chip or thing programmed in now, as well as at the airport with these chargers. You putting your charger in that airport
charger, and they got the scammers done put the chip inside of there, so it's getting your information out your phone through your charger in the airport and at the gas station. And then some of these gas stations are charging you for gas that you're not even getting. Then you go in the store. You got to watch that computer. If they got a glass, plexiglass up there where they standing behind the glass, the credit card machine, debit card machine is outside of it. Somebody done put that in there. They working with the goddamn store to set you up, take your information and scam you. And with these lotto tickets, some kind of way they got some kind of scam with y'all gambling in these stores. You know how they have in the back, some of these convenience stores, you can go gamble back there, and lottery scam with these tickets. Y'all would know, find out exactly how it works. I don't know exactly what I'm talking about. This is what the spirit is telling me. And y'all need to watch these people calling you over the phone so they represent a certain bank, or send you an email from PayPal or a text, or saying, you need to call in, or, watch these things. And with the elderly people, they plan on the elderly people doing a lot of bank fraud and scamming through these. They telling me the gas station and then pumping, they got the pumps rigged, where you go and buy your gas and it got it jumping, got the meter rigged. Yes, I still do private ring. Cheetah, what do you mean Cash App gave you your money back? I guess you got scammed. I haven't had a problem with PayPal scamming. They're really tight on their security. I don't know how that happened to you. You should talk to them, but it's usually not that easy to get scammed through PayPal. Not even Cash App, really, unless you send to the wrong person or something. But you say, yeah, black people love to play lottery and spend money. And that's fine. I don't have any problem with that. I'm just saying some people are getting scammed and how they set up at certain convenience stores. That's what I'm saying. And they have these coders or readers inside of the pump at certain gas stations. They keep showing me a red light, 4-way red light. Something is happening. Well, either y'all are running these lights or coming close to the light, and they got a camera on the light and sending tickets to people, and you might have to fight the ticket because the computer is not accurate, but they're doing it in certain cities or towns to get money. Y'all need to stay out of these sundown towns, watching where you travel right now. For some reason, Florida, why am I here in Florida? I'm not saying something's going to happen to you in Florida, but I don't know what's going on in some Florida town. I need to watch the weather wherever you're living at. If you have a high risk area with flooding and storm and water right now, because you have these spirits moving through these storms. Oh yeah, it's one of them, as well as ancestors moving through these storms. Okay, you said there was this case, bogus seller, but PayPal did catch my credit. Yes. Watch some of them towns as well as the storms. You said once in a while, the scratch off, I would say. Okay, but I'm telling you, some of these stores are deliberately working in cahoots with drug dealers and scammers inside the store and tied to their gas pumps and target certain people. And they'll say they don't know, they don't have anything to do with it. And I'm telling you, store owners do have something to do with this shit, with these convenience stores. Watch them, okay? Yep, PayPal gonna investigate. That's what I like about them. Okay. I'm gonna take a break. I love y'all that get this information from me and love me, support me, and donate to me. I just had to give y'all a warning. It's heavy witchcraft and black magic going on right now, huh? Well, some of y'all and just even your family, your mom, your dad, people in your family don't like you, your cousins, sister, aunties and shit. Old ass bitches. Some of these bitches dead in the body but still working magic against you in the astral and working against your mama. If you got a mama that come up with a lot of health problems, leg problems, amputation problem, blood pressure problem, heart palpitation. Some of y'all might be experiencing heart palpitation right now. That's because of your upgrades. But I will tell you, even though you're upgrading, still take your supplements and your vitamins and minerals, your potassium for your heart and your blood pressure and circulation. You might feel a lightheadedness or rush in your head or your heart skip because you're being upgraded, but still take the nutrients to make sure you don't have a medical condition or something develop into a medical problem.
Watch your, you see, I'm just now receiving, recovering from heavy magic and manifestation. That's right, baby. I know how you feel, because you know they almost took my ass out of here 2 years ago. You say, I be fighting all the time. In my sleep, you need to uncross your house and get anything out your house with somebody you're not speaking to that might have been attacking you or you suspected attack. They will anchor spirits inside of a gift to cause you havoc and try to destroy your life and destroy your world. This has been going on since biblical time, baby. A lot of our parents haven't taught us, and know you got parents that work black magic on you. Family members jealous of the work black magic on you. Husband don't want to divorce their wife. Wife don't want the husband to leave. Putting it on the children so that when they deal with custody disputes, the child come to the man or come to the woman and already dressed with some kind of curse for the mama or the daddy that don't want to be married to the motherfucker no more, or don't want to live in a, that's such it. Yes, it's a good mineral. Yes, but you want to take the minerals, 2 vitamin minerals associated with your heart and the regulation of the heartbeat, because you will feel these upgrades. I was laying down. My heart started fluttering last night and skipping. And I was like, okay, I'll just increase my minerals. But I knew, because I hadn't been having any more palpitations. And I know, I said, these are spirits more. They're upgrades, as well as people trying to peer in and monitoring spirits, trying to cause you issues and go tell somebody you've been issue. But take your vitamins and minerals. There's a difference. Yes, clean it right now. We need the house clean. I'm just not getting the strength to rearrange myself. I got a lot of boxes here because I keep a lot of my raw materials. I can't throw them away because I need them when people order, but I got to get rearranged stuff. And my son was like, Mom, you got so much stuff. You got clothes, you got shoes, you got everything fucking piled up in here. And so now I have the strength. I'm strong enough to move around and create space, and then mop. Do my spiritual flow washes and stuff, my herbs to spell breaker things. I have them as well as y'all want them. Okay, baby. I love y'all. I thank y'all for loving and supporting me. And I'm glad we have peace in our chat again, and we can talk and communicate with each other in the chat. You said that's going on in California right now. What's going on, baby? What's going on in California right now? Upgrade. Bobby. Yeah. I can see it. Thank you, Michael. Y'all call Archangel Michael too. Yes, the sea mouse is good. Making myself eat. I'm feeling more stable now. I'm feeling lightheaded. Like I'm gonna pass out. They were hitting me so bad that the white man said, Cessna, Cessna, Cessna. I was in the Cessna. You said Trump called National Guard. He had to. Didn't I tell y'all this was gonna happen? I ain't know what all the uproar and public protests against the police and fighting, but I told y'all it was coming. I told y'all. I just thank y'all, the ones that got courage and intestinal fortitude to rout me and fight with me and letting these other psychics know you was a lying bitch. God damn it. The only way to really sit here riding strong is Alexis K. Tyler for King Nip. God damn it. But you more than willing to show your receipt. Where your receipt at, bitch? Show the receipts, goddamn it. Shut your fucking mouth. Y'all putting these motherfuckers on blast. Y'all some bully bitches in this motherfucker. Huh? These people are bold enough to run their goddamn mouth, and I said it first, and I said this, and y'all said, bitch, you was a goddamn lie, bitch, you a goddamn motherfucking lie, bitch. Alexis K. Tyler was the only one that had the guts, the nut, the ball, and stand on our team and say that shit. Oh, prove yourself, bitch. Show us your receipts, ho. God damn it. Yep, somebody sent it to me last night for a say, just so pretty. I just showed it to you how pretty it is. It's going to burn real nicely because they've been sitting here curing all this time, and I was too sick to send them out. You see that? You see that?
It smell good. That's right. Don't bully bitches and don't bully niggas, goddammit. See, I like that right there. Not right there, right there. Y'all some bullies. Y'all won't beg down. And y'all just ain't no bullies. Y'all last will fight, goddammit. Okay. And I love y'all for that. Cause I know y'all like my family ain't never had. And y'all see the proof in the pudding. Even before it was in the proof of what I said. Y'all still the ones that got a spirit in you and discerning and reading. A lot of y'all psychics over here. Y'all believe me. 5-6 years ago, even before you got proof, and y'all was riding then, and y'all sure enough talking shit now because what I said came true, and you like, bitch, you's a lie, and the truth ain't in you. Show your receipt, bitch. God damn it, because we got Alexis K. Tyler receipts from 2019 up to 225, bitch. Show your receipt, you lying bitch. God damn, y'all just going on other people's channel under other people's comments that you ain't got no jurisdiction over. Y'all bullying them motherfuckers on their own motherfucking territory because they over there lying on they self, goddamn it, and don't want to give me credit saying they said it first and they came up with it, and you like, bitch, you's a lie and the truth ain't in you. Show your receipt, bitch, goddamn it. Stand on all 10. That's what the lady said. She said that night, where your receipt at? Because we see Alexis K. Tyler receipt for 2019 up to now. Show your receipt, bitch. Show and prove, hope. I like that. I like that, goddammit. I like the messy crew. The whole collective over here. Y'all boss, bitch, y'all done bossed up on them motherfuckers. Because y'all saw that I was willing to say that shit by myself. And y'all saw I was by myself getting persecuted, getting death threats and all that shit. And you saw I still stood. I got bumps and bruises for it, shit. I had to be strong. Not strong. I had to be strong because I almost died a couple of times behind them trying to put black magic on me because I was talking. Goddamn, but y'all still, when y'all seen me do that and I went back down, now y'all won't fucking back down. Goddamn it. So we love you too, Alexa. Continue to be yourself. Never change for nobody. We saw Armia's face in the smoke. Yes. When I go back, y'all would say that and I couldn't see it, because I couldn't see in the back of me. I couldn't see the candles. I couldn't see the smoke. I would replay that shit and I'm like, what the fuck? I will see the candles doing geometric prisms, the big beams, the blue on my face, the pink on my face. And I was singing to him. Y'all can go back and see them. I would say love sessions and dinner with Armias and with King Nipsey. And you would see the beams of light and the orbs on my face. And I say, I love you. And then the beams would come out of the blue sage and they would come on my face like they was kissing me. I mean, you can't make this shit up. Y'all see it on tape. That's not like, would y'all please download these tapes? Will you save these? Will you upload them somewhere before Facebook takes them down? Because I got to get a computer and get online and start saving them. I need y'all help because, these people kept saying I was lying. I was making this shit up. But they could see on the live video what was happening in here. It was him. He's the only one that I've ever done readings for in my whole life. And he told me to set it up for him, the colors he liked. This nigga got to have his own goddamn silverware, his own goddamn altar, his own special sages, his own special oil blend for his sages, his own. And you see, I, like a fool, I sat up there and I just ran with it. And I made everything that he told me to make. And y'all tried them and you loved them. It actually worked. And you see, when I would like his sages with his signature on, you see they would beam and glow. They'll do the same thing for you when you get them because I bless them. Oh, Lynn, you said, yep, lady with the dimples. Look at my daddy. I get those. My daddy got, I got them dimples from my daddy. You said, yep, lady. No, that Leo energy. Well, it's not just that, Keita. It's also this man is very powerful and spiritual because this man physically died. And he came with that strong, powerful Leo energy outside of the physical death, the physical body, and showed us what the fuck and who the fuck he was.
and what he's working with. That doesn't happen. Everybody that's a Leo that physically dies doesn't do that. This man is a high vibrating, clearly spiritual being and has a heavy royal and spiritual bloodline. I know that I would sing the songs to him, Che, because he would tell me, he's like, I know your father, I know you can sing. I want you to sing. And I said, oh God, I've been sick, baby, and I haven't had my singing lessons in a while. And he said, sing to me. And he liked the old school songs. And I'm like, you're an old soul and a young body because you like all my era of music. So he said, that one. He started picking the songs. He likes Angel. And I would be singing to him like, you're my angel. And I would play the Anita Baker, You're My Angel, and play Miss Angela Winbush, Angel. And he had a song, y'all can hear it. He has a rap song where he put Angela Winbush in there from Angel. So he would say to sing. And he said, sing to me in front of everybody. What you said, Keita? You said August 3rd, so I definitely know it's a gift. Not everyone, no, they don't. Everybody don't have it. Thank you. They look like my daddy. Right. So now I'm feeling better. I got to practice again to sing so I can get myself back healthy and sing because he likes me to sing. My daddy likes for me to sing. Whew, I'm glad I got on here and told y'all the message because it's very important. Like I said, I don't know what this means. Hold on, y'all, for a minute. I'm going to go get my other phone. I can't sit here. I'm going to tell y'all who this person is. Hold on. I got to go upstairs and get the other one. Give me a minute. I'll be right back. Here come. Okay. I want y'all to look this up. This is a man who was talking to me. This was May. Y'all look it up for me. Bobby or some of y'all that's good at finding information and verifying it for me. May 23rd, 2025. Groundbreaking music executive Dave Shapiro has died in a San Diego plane crash. Listen to this. He was 42, and listen to this. A private jet carrying a music talent agent and 5 others hit a power line in foggy weather early Thursday and crashed into a San Diego neighborhood, slamming into a home that burst into flames and killing multiple people on the flight. Ben and Surujana McCarthy got out of the plane alive. Wait a minute. So somebody survived this crash. Hold on. Okay. They got out of the home. Oh, the home that the plane crashed into. Ooh, this is fucked up. They hit a house. They got out of the home alive, and they described what happened to KGTV in San Diego. It was updated May 23rd, 2025. They said David Shapiro, a groundbreaking music executive in the heavy metal and hard rock scene, has died in a San Diego plane crash. He was 42. Shapiro had a pilot's license and was listed as the owner of the plane that crashed, according to the Federal Aviation Administration. The music agency Sound Talent Group confirmed Shapiro died in the Thursday morning of crash along with 2 employees. Okay, he is the one I was talking to. They said, who was he on the plane with? He was with Kendall Fortner,
Emma Lynn Hugh and Celia Kenyon, May 24, 2025. Okay, they confirmed it. Now, let me tell you what I did. I looked it up. Dave Shapiro lawsuit. Music. This is from the Hollywood Reporter from August 13, 2014. Music biz agent claims colleague defamed him through Twitter. After being hired in 2010, Casaray alleges that Shapiro began to cyber impersonate him by creating a Twitter account at quotes of JJ. Okay, this is what he did in 2014. Now, I have to find it because he is telling me that there were things that he had also done in the past few years. And this is tied to entertainment and Diddy and other producers and agents and managers that trash people that tied to child trafficking and bestiality and sex parties and extorting people and blackmailing people. This is what I'm telling you. Some of these people are going to come up missing from plane crashes or killed tied into plane crashes. Now, he's being honest with me because he's on the other side. And many times people feel like there's nothing nobody can do to me and I can't be arrested because I'm physically dead. So, the music talent group said 3 of its employees called. See, some of this stuff has been suppressed or hidden or secret lawsuits or secret fights that they keep out of the news that's going on. And he brought Diddy up and he brought up other people he did this to that's older, like within the past 3 years, 2003, 2004, 2005. And executives above him in the music industry, and he managed bands and other artists. And he was on the demonic side because I think he dealt with the rock groups. And they felt like he might be a liability because of others of his artists was complaining about dirty shit he did and how they had these secret groups, homosexual groups, sex trafficking groups where people want to get ahead or keep their job or become bigger stars or get more, go on more tours or get more jobs. They had to do these demonic things and take part in demonic rituals. You know what? I hate saying this stuff. You said Sada on one of his mixtapes, definitely. Oh, so yes, you're talking about Nipsey. Yes, you said I heard about the plane crash. This is not the only one. A lot of these are secret that are coming up. Look up this Dave Shapiro guy. This just happened. I don't know why this came up to me. I don't want to say it was a coincidence or accident because I know none of these things that I come across and these people start talking to me once they physically die and they feel like nobody can do nothing to me over here. Nobody can touch me over here. I can say what I want. I can go on and tell the truth. He is saying this stuff and a lot of this stuff we'll never hear about because they keep it hidden. He was dirty as fuck and that's what he's telling me. And some of his employees knew it and he was targeted for assassination because they feel like he talked too motherfucking much or they feel like he weak, he ain't been to jail, he don't want to go. And he's going to tell on a lot of high profile people that are secretly behind this, the man behind the curtain pulling the strings. This is one of the people that I found. They said he was Sound Talents Group's co-founder and a heavy rock music agent. He's into heavy rock. He's also into Satanism like Ozzy Osbourne. This is what he's telling me. They do these oaths. They bite out the chicken heads. They do blood sacrifice on animals and humans. And they have the secret. He said it's tied into modeling. He just mentioned Abercrombie and Fitch. What is the other company that y'all was mentioning, telling me about, that I also see on there that had the refrigerators and the furniture? He just mentioned the Kardashian. Why did I hear Magic Don Juan or Pimpin' Don Juan and Pimpin' Ken? Is Magic Don, is that him, Magic Don Juan? Is he still alive? How's Magic Don Juan doing? Remember what did I say? They also mentioned Ving Rhames. Who else did the spirits mention at the beginning of the show to check on? Well, y'all just have to listen to the replay and check on who they said to check on. Because okay, Prince is still here, tied to the Queen of England and the Pope. They're still here. They just mentioned the royal family, Princess Diana's children, the oldest boy, I think Prince William, that's going to be king. Philip. Who's Prince Philip? Philip. Which one that was tied in with Diddy from the royal family, messing with them girls and accused of raping them women, say he raped them? He coming up to me. Anyway, I'm going to see what else. Okay, how he doing? Is Magic Don Juan, how he doing? It's alive with his cup in his hand. They said check on Jesse. That's right. Do y'all, Wayfair? Yes. This man is mentioning Abercrombie and Fitch and Wayfair. Said they tied into the trafficking with the children and preferably the little boys. Okay, he all right. He don't have any health issues because they're saying something about health. I don't have a moderator here, baby. My Cash App, if y'all can please put it in. Somebody had put it in before. God the number 9XX. God the number 9XX. God the number 9XX. Thank you, Kim. Thank you, Che Che. I don't know why they're mentioning Abercrombie and Fitch. And oh boy. Okay, he's also saying y'all better watch it because please, gay men and anybody that practices sex work and dealing with somebody that's very promiscuous, y'all better take your meds if y'all have been diagnosed to keep your viral load down and your immune system strong and high, because he said there's a mutated strain among these celebrities where it's a mixture of also syphilis and herpes and hepatitis. Lord God. See, taking the PrEP is for someone that has not been diagnosed. It's like preventative, but they will still, if they've been diagnosed with HIV and they've taken their test several times and verified, because sometimes there are false positives. Okay? It's wrong. You want to keep the viral load low to the point, I think it's below, a nurse told me the other night, below 200, so it's undetectable. So you can't pass it. It's very difficult to pass it. It's telling me because of these behaviors and the mixtures of body fluids and stuff, these celebrities have it, won't tell people, don't take their medicine. They deliberately pass it. It begins to mutate in people, and then they're harder to kill, and people end up dying, getting very sick, and they cannot create a cocktail for them because they just showed me a X, a skull and crossbone, which represent biohazards and death. So if any of y'all messing with these celebrities or inside of these circles and gonna make these children sick, these children and these teens, because they into drug use and high sexual activity, and it's encouraged with Sexy Red and all these rappers and singers, a lot of these people are getting diagnosed as teenagers and in their early 20s, or being raped as children and walking around with this stuff. Y'all think y'all safe because y'all messing with somebody young, or because you're young. Y'all realize this whole population is basically a dead population. So y'all better protect y'allself. And if you don't want to use the rubbers, y'all better start taking this PrEP. Now, I'm not saying it's the best thing because it has very bad side effects, but if y'all just got to be out there like that and you don't like to use no rubber and you like to deal with orgies or a lot of sex partners and meeting them online and meeting them on apps and You need to do something preventative to stop yourself from getting infected and stop yourself from being infected. I know it feels better when it's raw, but if a lot of y'all don't want to be committed, or you dealing with people you like to be very promiscuous in your activities, I think if you're dealing with consenting adults and you're honest with everybody, ain't nothing wrong with that. You just like to fuck random people. You don't want to be committed, but at least the fair thing you can do is protect yourself and protect the other person and be honest about your status. You see what I'm saying? You say, why are the stars now using that prep? Because of what I just said. Well, Tamar is basically letting you know she gonna be fucking these niggas in the ATL, and she don't want to come up with that package. She don't want to come up with that house in Virginia. That H house, INV, Virginia. But she's also telling other people, y'all need to subliminally tell them, y'all need to check this shit out right here. Now, it is toxic and it does have bad side effects to it. But if you're going to be out there promiscuous like that, either you use a condom or you take the prep. If you don't want to use the condoms, it's kind of like you know what I'm saying? Either you're going to be celibate or you're going to manifest someone that just want to be with you, and y'all both get tested and know each other's status. Y'all can do some free fucking just with each other. But a lot of these people don't want to do that. So I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, shit. Because let's say you use a condom, you can still be susceptible to herpes and other things. Use a mouth contact, you got to rub on your tongue, rub on your mouth, going down on somebody. A lot of these people don't use dental dams or I think there's a vaginal condom. Nobody really talks about that. So I can't say nothing, you know. If y'all gonna put yourself out there like that and y'all freaks like that, well, y'all not monogamous freaks, and you got to look at the medical protocol and whatever prophylactics. I'm not going to tell you not to use them because I don't know what else to do if y'all are out there in a promiscuous lifestyle, or you like fucking somebody that's a promiscuous lifestyle. You know, I think it's best to talk to your health professionals about what's the best thing for you based on your sexual practices and the practice of your lover or your husband and wife, because you got a lot of married people, they step out the marriage or they swing. Yep, the house in Virginia, Che. You know, it's not a gay thing. People think only gay people need to take PrEP. Baby, it's a sexual thing. It's a health and reproductive protection issue. It's not about a gay thing. It's about anybody that like to screw. And we all like to screw. It's a natural part of life. It's just some of us, like me, I just don't be out there like that. I learned to control my sexual drive and drive that energy up to seventh chakra and use it to create on other levels, because it's too risky in Atlanta, baby. I mean, it's too risky everywhere, but it's really risky in Atlanta. And you ain't finna catch me outside like that. Now, I'm inside of those circles and I talk to freaks. It's my job to talk to freaks. I love freaks. I love learning about the lifestyle. I love sexual freedom and sexual expression. Unfortunately, you cannot be out there, and if you care about yourself, and if you're okay, everybody's different. And I'm gonna go. We'll talk about this later because I know this is what we talk about, and that's a part of life. And I love talking about fucking. Okay, I talk about it, but I don't do it. What was I finna say? How am I gonna fucking explain this shit? You know, from day one I came on talking about fucking and sucking. I'm always talk about it because it's something that is natural, something I love to talk about because we all do it and we're all sexual beings. At some point in our life, we're gonna do it. If we decide we get the right person that we agree and we see eye to eye, we're gonna do some fucking. And I hope it's some good fucking. If you know yourself and you balance with yourself and you know how to attract the right lover or lovebirds and y'all all agree there's a meeting of the mind, you're going to do some good fucking and some good sucking and good coming. That's what you're supposed to do. Okay? But when you of a certain frequency, like me, And I'm sure a lot of you are like me. And mine is a difficult path, okay? I have a difficult sexual path. And I'm glad some of you don't have the path that I have because you have more freedom than I have, okay? So there are things you can get away with and do, and you may not get any infections because you're able to do it. I can't. Based on the spiritual sect that I'm born of and that I am a part of, I have a lot of restrictions. Unfortunately, I have a lot of rules. I have a lot of regulations. I can't have fun like y'all have fun. That's why when these people tell lies on me, she fucks this person, she fucks that person, she's a hoe. I'm still waiting for all these men that I fuck to come forward and tell on me. I'm grown, so I ain't gonna get no whooping. I can fuck who I want to fuck, suck who I want to fuck, suck. Unfortunately, there's no fucking and sucking going on. Besides, I've been too sick to do that. I have been given my marching orders and my papers. So there are certain things I can eat. There are certain things I cannot. There are certain people I can entertain. There are certain people I cannot. There's certain types of sex acts I can have. There's a whole bunch of sex acts I cannot. Because if I do and I lower my frequency to deal with a tramp or a hoe or a slut ass nigga, it will lower my vibration and lower my frequency to the frequency of a STD. Every STD has a frequency, a vibration, and a mindset. Okay? When you come in, and see, we got to do another show about that because I see how much you loved that. And me being open and honest about these things from my past, and now I'm understanding, I'm understanding, I'm overstanding. And like I said the other day, not a lot of that stuff is a part of our karma and our reincarnation. That's why it's allowed to happen to us. And nobody's ever said this to me, and nobody, I'm sure, has never said it to you all, boys and girls that are living in grown people's bodies that were raped and molested and abused and abandoned and violated as little children like I was. You are more powerful than a lot of people that had a privileged life where everything was given to them. And even if you were supposed to have a privileged life and your inheritance of your family, your mother, your father was stolen from you by one of your parents who was jealous of you because of your father's love and didn't want you to have it. So you were denied what was rightfully yours, a wealthy life born as a child, and you were allowed to be thrown into the wilderness and persecuted and prosecuted and lied on and tried to destroy you, but you refused to be denied even the breath that you breathe. You are more powerful and more special, and your pussy is magic and your dick is magic. When you have been violated early, it stimulates your sex organs prematurely, too soon. But in your sex organs is your spiritual God and goddess energy that gives you the knowledge of all creation, all time, and connects you to all dimensions simultaneously, where you wake up the God and goddess energy. You do not hear me. You're taught that you're nothing and you feel like you're nothing and you're nobody because you've been violated early, but you are more powerful. You just are immature and you have not been developed and taught who you are because people have molested you and sexually assaulted you and prostituted you while it was very early. Why do you think a lot of prostitutes and sex workers have no problem soothing your man? Making your man, as strippers, making your man fall in love with them, because a lot of strippers and a lot of sex workers have been fucked and sucking their daddy off when they was 3 months old and
6 months old and 15 months old and 5 years old. And I don't think you understand. Like I understand. See, that's why I don't feel bad about what happened to me no more. Yes, it was wrong. I feel bad in that sense that it happened to me, but I don't look down on myself and hate myself. I hate it took so long, but I have now embraced my vagina power. I'm comfortable with my pussy. In my celibacy and dealing with the higher spiritual sexual knowledge of pussy and dick, it runs the whole world and it controls politics. What is that movie called? Troy. It was started about a woman pussy with Brad Pitt in it. They were fighting about a woman. And the power of her vagina, her spiritual sexual energy, where she was standing in Empress energy, because the Empress knows who she is and what she is, and she just is. She be. She sits. She don't chase. She attracts. When you're the Empress and don't show up as the fucking High Priestess, because you are embodying all of the queens. You know what? I think what I was thinking about, y'all let me know, all the women who are like me, who've been violated, abandoned, and abused by your mother, and they let everybody else do it. I think we should have a special group that we should talk about these things and work on elevation, transformation, and healing of the wounded little girl, because you are more powerful than any woman on the planet that can sashay and throw your pussy. Any woman that can stand in her pussy, but what is the deepest and most difficult path of spiritual sexual vagina power is the path I have, where you embrace the energy and you stand in vagina power and you stand in the queen of it, of the motherfucking hour, but you do not open your legs and let nobody physically fuck you. Now, yes, it is power to be able to fuck and suck and dominate a man with that pussy, that ass, and that motherfucking mouth. What that mouth do, what that throat do. And you're supposed to be a master of that too, so that when you are ready and when the spirit says you could give it to your divine partner, your equivalent, then you set that ass on fire. You tear that motherfucker up and you turn his ass inside out, up, and down, and you let that motherfucker know what time it is. When you are given permission to initiate that physical thing, huh? But until then, Pam, excuse me, Pam, but Mrs. Pamela, huh? When you Pam it up, that means you freaking fucking and sucking with motherfuckers that ain't your divine equivalent. When you have outgrown that and you know your power, then you decide you want to become Miss Pamela. You can't get at, you can't be Pamming no more. Now you get all the information and the knowledge from being Pam, and then you execute it as Mrs. Pamela. You got to graduate, elevate, and educate. But what makes you more powerful is when you know who you are and you are radiating pussy energy, but you're not opening your legs, huh? That's the most difficult Pam and Pamela move. Because in this day and age, men don't date you. They don't court you for 6 months. They want to meet you on an app, and 5 minutes later want they dick in your ass and mouth. You can't do that when you are a spiritual, sexual goddess. And when you introduce them to the sacred prostitute and Mary Magdalene, well, she is the goddess, she's the friend, she's a confidant, and she elevates, stimulates, and electrifies his mind and his ass. See, that's what I am. I can't do that. You have to embody that. And when you embody that, you walk that, you talk that, you live that. You can't let every man touch you. You can't get in physical sexual activity. It will be beneath you.
even though it's been done to us when we was babies. Anyway, that's another show. And congratulate. That's right, you Pamela. You don't give everybody the privilege of experiencing her. I think we should have a private group. Because anybody who hadn't been through that wouldn't understand. You are more powerful than any other woman. Any woman that embraces her sexuality is powerful. But any woman that embraces her spirituality and her sexuality, meaning they are one and the same energy, she becomes a super goddess. And she don't have to open her ass to get a nigga to like her or do nothing for her, because there's certain niggas you don't want in your face anyway. Higher vibration was like, you know what? I can tell she's a freaky bitch. But I already know everybody can't unlock that door. I only know it's a certain type of man that she will let get close to her. She don't do that with anybody and everybody. She only looking for one of them. She's an exclusive monogamous freak. And if she love a man, she trusts him, and it's safe for her to be herself, and she can trust him to keep his fucking mouth closed, and he knows that he want to be with her. He don't just want to use her for sex and walk away, and he wants to be serious with her, committed. She will unleash all that freak on me. And I like that right there. You see what I'm saying? See, that when you know who you are, and unfortunately, we have to go through the pain of being abused, humiliated, told with nothing and nobody. And then you realize that was done to you because you are everything and you are somebody that your mother and all the females around you fear. I'm gonna let you marinate on that. And y'all want to have a private vagina power group, the women that are like me, that realize you are special and you are divine. And you can't live your life being a victim. I mean, you can, but you ain't gonna win, and you ain't gonna stand in your true power and take your power back. Still feeling victimized and abused because you was hurt when you was a little girl, and you can't see the power in the pain, baby. This is Alexis K. Tyler, Vagina Power, signing out, and I love you.